you. I don't care anymore. Hello! Today, what were we gonna play? I don't know, whatever the hell I wanna play. So first of all, we're going to play my favorite game of all time. It's called Muck. I used to play it with friends. Now that I don't have any friends, fuck me, I guess. I don't have friends. Help me. So, as I said, I don't have any plans. I have nothing in mind to play or do today. I'm just streaming just because I feel like it, right? Hello, Linux. Clickbait. Clickbait. Clickbait yan, clickbait. Clickbait lang yan, clickbait. See? Everybody fucking clicked on it. See? It's working. Clickbait yan, clickbait. Clickbait. Anyways, so for some reason, okay, can I rant about a little bit here? Okay, for some reason, so 2 months ago, I commissioned an artist, right? When I commissioned an artist, I actually paid for like most of it, all of it. Actually, I even bought the artist's food, right? And then like the due date was like supposed to be like around this week, I would say like around this week. And what's annoying the crap out of me, bro? Like, what's annoying out of it is that like, you know, they haven't turned around and like done any of like the art, the sketches or anything for stuff like that, because like I really needed all the artworks that I like commissioned them for. And that's the thing. This person, like, you know, the artist hasn't done any of it at all for the last 2 months. The due date was like around last month pa. And so like, you know, I'm regretting a lot of decisions because one, like, you know, I bought this guy some food. I also bought this, like, you know, I paid for like this person's like I paid for this person's bills and stuff like that. And like all of a sudden, it's just like me. Like, you know, like they haven't turned any of it. Turn around. Yeah. I paid a lot of money like for this person, honestly. Yeah, and I'm a little upset because yeah, there's no communication between the, like, you know, there's no communication. There's no communication. There's no like practices. There's like, you know, barely anything going on with that like artist. And like, yeah, and I'm genuinely started to become more and more upset because seriously, like, if we had like a little bit more communication, I feel like things would have been a little bit better and stuff like that. Thank you for the follows, by the way. But yeah, the artist is me, by the way. I paid my own bills and shit, and I haven't done jack shit of like the commissions that I was gonna do for myself. Yeah, I commissioned myself to make my art, and I haven't done shit. Yeah, amazing like that. As you can see, yeah, I did that. I haven't done anything, by the way. Yeah, yeah. I paid that artist's like, you know, bills and stuff like that, and even fed that motherfucker, and like didn't even turn around and like gave me any sketches whatsoever. Fuck ass artist, man. Why you do that? Why you do that, right? Welcome. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like, you know, a lot of the people that are in here are literally just like, oh, you know, got clickbaited by the title. Yes, I know that you guys got clickbaited. I know damn well that y'all got clickbaited. It's crazy. But hey, thanks for coming anyways. What? Tanasi? Yes, I'm my artist. Anyways, yeah. I don't know if I should commission any art, like for real artists, chat. I don't know if I should do that. Oh, right. I don't know if I should commission like an actual artist that are like right now. Crab Mount video. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. I think it's my mom saw that, like, oh yeah. By the way, chat, my mom saw that video actually. Like, my mother saw that video on like her YouTube shorts and stuff like that. She actually like she actually commented on it, by the way. I didn't expect her to see that because I kind of low key blocked her and everything because I don't want her seeing all the shit and shenanigans that I've been through, like whatever I say on the internet and stuff like that. But she saw it. She saw it. She saw it. Okay. And yeah, she told me that, like, she told me and said, like, I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking the truth, bro. I'm just speaking the truth, and I didn't lie about any of that. Cause come on, like, you, like, cause like during the time when I came out to her, right? I already, like, you guys already know. So when I came out to her, I was already at the age of like I was turning 18 within like a few months of that like confrontation that happened with my mother. So when that happened, like, my mom was like getting concerned about like my personal life at the time, because like me and my mom aren't exactly your typical like parent children dynamic, because um I didn't really grow up with my mom. I just want to point that out, because like throughout most of my teenage years, my mother wasn't exactly with me for most of that time. So we established a relationship where she is my best friend, and hey, thank you for the follow. She is like my best friend, and I have a lot of like, I share a lot of things with my mother because of that. Like, she can't really like, the typical parenting. She gives out opinions, and I tell her like and I mostly handle everything by myself, because in reality, throughout most of like the pivotal moments of like life, aka like when you're growing up to be like an adult, right? She wasn't exactly there for that, because one, she went abroad and escaped my dad, and I got left out to be like in the dark mostly. And a lot of things, complicated things happen. I don't really blame her for like doing that, because she got an out when she went abroad to work for that, to work for me. So me and my mother just established a relationship wherein like we're best friends typically. Like, she has authority over me, yes, but like when it comes to like decisions that I make with my life, she's more of like a guidance counselor more than telling me like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, and stuff like that. you know I don't think a lot of like relationship between like parents. I'm not. It's clickbait. So yeah, and there's like, I don't think a lot of like parents have that kind of dynamic with their mothers or like their parents in general for that kind of like thing, because personally, like, your mom or dad will tell you what to do or what not to do and stuff like that. But like, my mom just gave me most of the freedom that she didn't have when she was a teenager, because in that kind of like scenario, because I was already growing up without her in the first place, I kind of like, I grew to be my own person, and she's just like my guiding light basically. you know like, yeah, she parented me when I was a kid, but like by the time I turned like 14, 15, like ish, like throughout most of like the teenage years, she just lets me experiment, lets me have fun. But obviously there's like things that I cannot like, do or not do. But yeah, I turned out really well, and I'm really happy because I love my mom, man. My mom's my everything. Like, she's all that I have. Like, my mom is my everything, man. Like, my mother, I love my mom. I love my mom so much. Because, yeah, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't really be the person that I am right now. W mom. Yeah, she's my best friend. And I tell her a lot of things, you know? Because typically, when you're like growing up, you don't really tell your mom a lot of things anymore, right? That's the thing. Like, I tell her a lot. I tell her a lot of things, and she tells me a lot. Like, we kinda just like gossip with each other a lot. So yeah. So what led to that conversation, right? So what led to that conversation? So, okay, I was already 17 years old. Typically, when you're like a teenager, you would have like relationships and stuff, right? Like, you would have like, like you would have crushes, you would like, getting courted at, especially here in the Philippines. They have the thing called like legal, right? Hey, thank you for stopping by. We have this thing like, like we have this thing where in like my, like, like in the Philippines, we have this thing like called ligaw or like courting, right? So she's asking me about, is there anybody that you wanna introduce me to? Like, is there anyone that you wanna introduce me to or something like that? So as you said that, like asking that, like, oh, is there anyone that you wanna introduce me? Like, are you gonna introduce somebody to me? You're about to go 18. Your 18th birthday is like in a few months, right? So, so, like I told her, like, what if, like, I just like at this point I was already trying to like discover myself a little bit more, and I told her, what if I don't, what if I don't introduce you to a guy? What if I introduce you to a girl? Like, and I'm not saying like, I'm a lesbian or anything like that. I'm saying, what if I like both? Like, would you have any problems with me bringing any other one or like introducing you to somebody that isn't a guy? And and she's like, bitch, I don't care. She's like, but well, are you gonna introduce somebody, anybody? What the fuck? Like, this like came out there like, oh, like mom, I like both, and she started on a rampage like, oh, like, oh, so are you actually gonna introduce me to somebody or someone, anything? And like, I told her no, and she said those words like, bro, you're attracted to both but can't bag either. Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, I can't bag. I like, you like both, yet you can't bag either. It's like, and yeah, that hurt a little bit into my kokoro. So yeah, that's a story of like how that conversation went. I love my mom, man. And yeah, and the thing is like, okay, so I have this like a picture frame of like, during the time I had a picture frame of like Kaya Albury from like Genshin Impact, right? I have like a shrine dedicated to this man. I'm really into like Kaya from Genshin. So during that time, she saw it from the background of like the FaceTime, and it was like, she blamed Kaya for my stupid ass relationships and stuff like that. She said, I think I kind of still remember what she said, something along the lines of like, it's because of that fucking guy. It's not because it. You're not in a relationship because of that fucking guy that's like the blind guy behind your back, because Kaya wears an eye patch. She blamed my fictional crush because that's why I get no fucking bitches. And yeah, that's the story of how Kaya Alberich did not like prevented me from having a relationship for the longest. And what's even more crazy is that I have more than enough. I have others that are like, I have other like stuff. It's like, yeah, I am like legitimately like, there's a lot of things. My mother roasts me on a regular basis, man. Like, on a regular basis, like my mother just like, you know, roasts me on a regular basis. So yeah, there are more times where she did that to me. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting, chat. Chat. I'm not quitting. Okay, that's just a clickbait title. That's a clickbait title, and everybody clicked on it. That's crazy. Arara. Ikuzo. Mm. Oh, hi. Hello, hello. Mm. The clickbait actually fucking works crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna actually. You know what? Since now I'm just gonna keep on like doing like clickbaity like titles when it comes to like just so I can have like more audience. Yeah, it's crazy. Actually made a video about like an artist screwing me over. It's crazy. Have you ever like okay? Have you ever actually got scammed? Yeah, the TikTok title is different. Actually, the TikTok title is called "I'm Quitting," and everybody just joined in just to like see that stuff. I'm not. I'm not quitting. I'm not gonna quit anytime soon. If I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna graduate for real. I'm gonna do a face reveal if that happens. But yeah, since I'm still here, I'm still using my VTuber avatar. That means I'm not quitting at all, bro. I'm right here. The thing that I'm actually going to quit is being a loser. Professional stream. It is a professional stream, right? Yeah, like everybody wants like a VTuber. Whenever people see a VTuber with a decent voice and stuff like that, everybody wants a face reveal. Everyone's a face reveal. Thank you, kids. Everyone's a face reveal. And yeah, everybody wants a face reveal. And like you know damn well that ain't going to happen. It depends if like the VTuber already had like a past life and they actually do like face models. Like it's what we call like a flesh model, right? But personally, no. Also, chat. If you notice, my avatar's a bit more flowy now. I fixed up a lot of like hiccups from here yesterday. That's why I wasn't able to like stream. So I'm more fluid now. It's like no longer jing. It's like a lot more flowy now. Also like the jiggle physics is working properly now compared to like before. So that's what I was working on. Like a few like yesterday. But today, yeah. I genuinely okay. So you do know like everybody knows that I edit my own videos and stuff. Sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes like hours, days. I spend a lot of like I spend a lot of time I spend a lot of time like editing my videos per day, and I haven't been able to do any of like the edits or the videos that I wanted to make because yeah, I'm tired and stuff like that. I haven't done any of that, which is crazy because well, life is rar. Meow. What I now desire galaxy. I want a galaxy so I can feed myself today, bro. Why is there white hair in the screen? Funnily enough, you know those annoying pictures or like AI videos with like narration of Reddit and stuff like that. Sometimes they put a hair in like the front of the screen, so I decided to put one too, just to annoy viewers. I just decided to put that there too. Well, technically, it's not exactly like a hair on the screen, like a white hair. That's a crack on your screen, bro. That's a crack on your screen. I made it. I chomped it. I ate it. Like ah. I punched your screen, so it's now cracked. You're welcome. You're welcome. I did that. I did that. I did that. You just joined the job, bro. Why? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. What the fuck? Something fell. Something fell. Something fell. It's my heart for you. I actually okay. Wait. I punched it. I punched it, bro. I punched it. I punched it. Punched it for you. I punched the screen so you can like you can thank me for that. It's crazy. Why are you like this? I don't fucking know. Why are you like this? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what's wrong with me. Would you I have a question. I need suggestions on what games do you want me to see, like want to see me play and stuff like that. I do wanna try to play horror games and stuff, anything like that, but I have a weak of heart. So I kind of decided, like, if I'm going to play a horror game, I'm gonna put mods in it. I'm gonna put mods in it. Yeah, so you will see Hatsune Miku attacking me type shit. Just so I can enjoy the game because like, okay, okay, chat. I'm a pacifist and a pussy, which is a really, really, really bad combination of stupidity. So yeah. Hello, I would like to know if you're Filipino. Sometimes. Sometimes. Pwedeng hindi, pwedeng oo. Depende sa buhay ko. Depende kung trip mo. Depends. Do you want me to be a Filipino? I'm actually half, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm half. Yeah. I'm half. I'm half idiot and half stupid. So I'm technically a full dumbass. Yeah. Smart, right? I'm very smart. Sometimes. But yeah. I'm actually like, I think I'm like 116 Japanese, I think. You can kind of, like, rah. That, rah. I just, at the heh? Hot dog. Okay. Okay, chat. I just want to point out that we are nearing like 1K on like the red app, because if we actually reach like 1K on the red app, I'm gonna do another cooking stream. I'm gonna make you guys suffer for my milestones. I will make you guys suffer for, like, I'm a cook. I'm gonna cook again. I'm telling you. I'm gonna cook. I'm telling you. I'm actually gonna cook. Don't do that. Yeah. If I reach 1K. Bruh. Cab is threatening to cook. Okay. Suggest, bro. You gotta suggest another stressful stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need 206 more subs, because yeah, this I would actually go for it. I'm actually gonna cook. What kind of food would you guys suggest? I don't really mind. Like, I prefer cooking like Japanese dishes, or like, I don't really cook Filipino dishes. Like, there's a thing, chat. Like, okay, here's the thing. When my mom left for abroad, my dad was a terrible fucking cook. So when my dad was a terrible cook, my mom left me with my dad, and like, he wasn't really a great dad. So I had to like move from like one relative to another, because yeah, I'm an only child, right? I'm an only child. And the people that I call my brothers, they're not exactly my brothers. They're just people that I met that became my family, like my second family. Took me in when I needed it the most, and I love them dearly, cause yeah. And my dad wasn't really a great dad, nor was he a great person or a husband at all. So when like, things happened, like, he doesn't know how to cook properly. He sucks at cooking, like, genuinely. Like, he is worse than I am. But like, obviously, to feed like an 11-year-old kid, you gotta have to like try to like cook, right? So instead of like learning how to cook like a normal person, or like a normal parent would, we just kept buying food from karinderya after karinderya. So like, I never learned how to cook in a sense until I started living on my own. Yeah, and yeah, I'm allowed to make mistakes, bro. And I find it fun. Cooking is actually, I didn't really think that, like, I thought like cooking was like, detrimental job or something like that. But genuinely, I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. Hi. Hey, I enjoy cooking. It's nice. It's very therapeutic. Plus, if I fuck up, like, if I fuck up my food, I'm the only one who's going to eat it. I'm the one who's gonna die. Oh, you wanna hear like another cooking mishaps that I did? Doing well. You want to hear another cooking mishaps? Hmm. You want to hear another cooking mishaps? Really? Yeah. I have more like, for like my street, like, have you seen my background, I hope? Like, look at this. See my background over there? Yeah. I live here. I live here. I live here. Yeah. Toilet. If we look, if like the rent goes high, chat, I swear to you, you guys, we're going to move. We are going to move in the porta potty. We're gonna move in the porta potty. We're way too damn broke for that shit. Like the rent in this bathroom is 500 pesos. If the rent goes high to like more than like 50, like more than like 1 peso, we're moving. We're immediately packing the fuck up. I already sleep on a cardboard box, so like what's worse that we can go to? Yeah, let's go. Anyways, another cooking mishaps that I did, right? You already know the sinigang incident, the hot dog incident. Now, let me tell you about this. So, let me tell you about the time I you know the thingy where like the inihaw stuff, right? Hey, arigato na. Thank you. And let me tell you about the inihaw, right? Thank you for the follows, yeah. So, inihaw, right? You know when like you smoke like what's it called, like barbecue? It's like in English, right? Okay. So I did like a barbecue with some friend, like with some family members and stuff like that. So, we were cooking like bangus. They told me to watch over, the bangus or like the milkfish, right? You know that stuffed milkfish wherein like they got the thing and then they put some like ingredients of vegetables and stuff to make it savory, right? And so when I did that, mm-hmm, when they told me to like, oh, keep the fire going, like just blow on it, fan it up and stuff like that. There's no way you mess the shit up. Yeah, I mess it up. You wanna know how? So there were kids playing in the fuck. There were kids playing and like behind me while I was like fucking fanning that shit up, right? And so the thing is, yung inihaw is on the ground, right? It's on the ground. It's just like a makeshift ihaw. It was made like the Filipino ihaw, wherein it's like literally made out of like the grills. The grill is made out of like a makeshift. It was like an electric fan, like the case of the electric fan, like the face of the electric fan, right? The case of like the electric fan, and then they plopped it like on top of like uling, on top of uling, and then like between like two hollow blocks. So that's what we did back then. Because like this is just a makeshift like get together with drinks and stuff with family. So we weren't doing anything fancy with this stuff. So that's what we did. There were kids playing around the backyard, like behind me while I was like, like fanning that shit up, right? The classic grill. Yes, the classic grill, the typical Filipino grill. Oh my god, true. And so, as we did that, right? The kids, I stood up for a little bit to get some water. The kids pushed me and I stepped on the fucking ihaw. And I stepped on the ihaw with my shoe, with my slip. Was it like with the shoe? With my shoe? When I stepped on the fucking fish. I stepped on the fish because I got pushed. Thankfully, I didn't get burnt. And the thing is, immediately right after I stepped on it, my uncle took the my uncle took the fish and served it to the family, and I couldn't bear to tell them that like they ate my foot. Oh my god. I couldn't bear to tell them that they ate my foot. What flavor is it? Alipunga. flavor is your fish? Alipunga? Athlete's foot. So yeah. And that's the story of how much yeah, that's another story of me fucking up my food. I'm amazing in it. That's not the first time. So yeah, I could not since then I could not tell, and like they ate it. When they ate it, I hear like the adults, like the people, like my uncles and aunts saying like, this is so good. This tastes so nice. Like, you know, little do they know, they just ate my foot. I fed my family my foot. I can't. Flavor. Extra flavor is my foot. It's crazy. But yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't know what's with me and like fucking up food. And yeah, that's a little bit more crazy and stuff like that. I keep on fucking up food. Like, you have no, I can't, man. I have a lot more stories when it comes to mishaps, when it comes to like, you know, me being in the kitchen, being like, you know, fucking up all this stuff and stuff, right? Oh my god! Oh my god! I just remembered something. Okay, this is another one that I screwed up. Okay, so I was like in a bit of like in high school, right? I was like not really high school. Was it like, yeah? Was it high school? But like no, probably in college because I don't really remember faces. If you yeah, if you don't know, chat, I have face blindness. I actually have face blindness because like that's probably why I don't really like looking at people, because like I don't know, most people's faces to me are like a jumbled of like letters, unless they're like really important, like, you know, my friends, my family and stuff like that. If they're not really important, or like classmates and stuff like that, I don't really remember their faces half the time. That's how like my face blindness goes. Like, you know, I can see eyes, nose, and facial features, but like I won't remember them. You know, I won't remember them. So during like this, me and my classmates, like my friend, like my college friends, went to like a resort to go out for like a little bit of drinks and stuff like that, right? So when we did that, we decided to buy some food for barbecue because, like, you know, ano ba naman yung inuman na walang pulutan, right? You know? You have Coke, maybe a different drink. I like Monster. So while we were drinking that, right? While we were drinking and stuff like that, my friend who was like in part of like the culinary section, where like she's a chef, right? That's her course, like HRM or whatever the hell that is. He was like cooking the food, and they asked me if I can like watch the food for a little. That's where she fucked up. She asked why of all people, she asked the disaster in the kitchen to cook, to help her cook. So I agreed, sure, I'll cook, I'll help you cook. So she left for 5 seconds, right? She left for 5 seconds. I was drinking gin. I was already drinking when this happened. And that's where she went wrong. She already went drinking. I mean, I was already drinking at that time, right? I was already drinking gin while she was cooking, while we were cooking. And so, instead of like, she told me, oh, can you put out the fire real quick? I poured the fucking gin in the fucking flames. Yeah. I'm weird, brother. I accidentally put like the ST Gaming, welcome. I poured, like, you know, she told me, oh, can you put out the flames? I was already drinking by this point, and I had like a bottle of like gin on my hands, and like, you know, instead of pouring water into the fire, I put the gin so it burnt out even more. And yeah, that's the story of how me and my classmate got banned from the resort because of that, because we did some property damage into like the cooking area. I'm amazing. I'm so good, right? Yeah, trust me with your kitchen, chat. Trust me with your kitchen. Trust me with your kitchen, you will be pleased. I'm such a disaster. I like cooking, chat. Remember, chat. I like cooking. Remember that, yeah. Remember, I like cooking. Just remember that. Cooking. I'm amazing. I like cooking. I really like cooking. It's crazy. I'm so good. Show us your cook, bro. I don't keep pictures of what I cooked, okay? I don't keep pictures of of what I cook because I'm fucked in the ass. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. So, yeah, trust me with your kitchen, chat. I'm pretty sure you will be pleased. You will absolutely be pleased with what's going to happen to your kitchen when that happens. Put me in there. Yo, I'm from the Philippines. Oh yeah, me too. Actually, yeah, I'm Filipino. Like, I wanted to ask, why does like whenever somebody goes into like my chat, they ask me if I'm Filipino. Is it like, is like my accent not really that like, corporate or something like that? Is it really not that obvious whenever I speak? I'm Italian? No, I'm a cabbage, bro. I don't really like, I'm not really entirely sure if like, what like, what like what I'm doing is like, my accent or like the way that I speak is like really like, particularly when it comes to like a Filipino. Because somebody said like I don't really sound it. I sound more of like Thai or something. I'm not Thai. I'm from the land of the Pepinas. Pepinas? What? Why do I keep saying what? Fuck. Okay, cool. Crazy. So I'm not entirely sure where like I sound, I sound like that. Wahare karene. So new. But like that's the thing, cause like whenever I speak Japanese, they tell me that like, oh, you sound really good. Like, your Japanese sounds really good. I don't know if they're fucking lying to me. Cause like, okay, chat. I just want to tell you, like, when it comes to learning languages, I love learning. That's also one of my hobbies, by the way, is like learning languages. But I never really stick to one, so in the end, I don't really learn a single like language like within like a few months, cause like in reality, it's not exactly that I'm learning a language. I'm literally just bullshitting my way to victory. It's crazy. So, like, I speak like, Japanese, and like when I talk to people that are like Japanese, like, I don't know if they're just like being polite or something like that. You know how like they are, like they can be a little bit more like, imposing when it comes to like their insults. Like what's it called? Like, not really being rude, but like, there's a hint of like, annoyance in their like tone and stuff. Cause I talk with a lot of people in like my broken Japanese with my elementary Japanese. I know damn well that I'm not like fluent, but I did. Yeah. That's the word. Passive aggressive. That's the word. Cause whenever like I introduce myself, cause like, はじめまして、私の名前ってカブです。箱サケットです。よろしくお願いします。And the basics like aisatsu and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm not exactly like, fluent when it comes to the language, but I'm willing to learn. I really like learning. Eh. Ah. 可愛いでしょ私も可愛いからね Am I cuter if I speak Japanese, bro? Or not? 可愛いからね私可愛い Now fuck you, bitch. And then I open up my mouth. It's crazy. If you could get one wish, what would it be? Bro, if I get one wish, my wish would be to have like $1 million in my bank account right now, tax free, so I can buy a house. The housing market's like literally so expensive, by the way. You know what I want, chat? You know what I want? You know what I want right now? I want a couch. I want a couch. I really want a couch. I wanna buy a couch. But I can't buy a couch. Because my room is like too small. I'm too small. I want a V2 plus 2 to add. Ha? Hot dog. Ano man? I wanna... Okay. How would you like to have like a drinking stream? If we're gonna have like a drinking stream, bro. If we're gonna have a drinking stream, I feel like we should do that on Twitch. Arabada sayonara. Ja, bye bye. Drinking stream. I would love to have a drinking stream. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just drinking some water because my throat is running dry. Okay. I'm proposing a drinking stream while playing Valorant. In fact, you know what? I don't want to play Valorant. I don't want to play Valorant. Right? I'm not gonna play Valorant. I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals for you guys. I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals because I don't play Valorant anymore. Like Valorant, like, oh yes, oh yeah. Like the Monster plus Black Americano coffee, bro. That is bullshit, man. People are saying that it's like mainstream and stuff like that, bro. Why did my go-to drink suddenly just became like, suddenly just became like mainstream now? It's annoying. Because White Monster plus like espresso, not Americano, espresso, like genuine espresso. Because like I have an espresso machine, so I did that. Like White Monster plus espresso or like any kind of like coffee, and I mix it up, and I would drink that on my way to exams. And trust me, your heart will palpitate so much that you will be able to pass anything that you can do. Because I did that on like every single time and there's like an exam. I also did that during my thesis in like senior high school. And yeah, I just passed. I just like, the moment that it's over, I just passed out and die. I just pass out and fucking die. That's all I do. Like the adrenaline rush of like being like, the adrenaline rush, and then all of a sudden like, the stop of like after everything else, and the moment you get into your bed, you're dead. Yeah, every single time I just drink that. How are you alive? That's what I ask myself. How am I alive? I don't know either. Trust me. I don't know either. I don't know either. Chat, do you think I should start doing my emotes? Do you think I should do my homework now? Yeah. If Cab reads this, magkakonfess ako kay Crush. Confess na. Wala namang mawawala, diba? That's the thing. That's the thing. Wala namang mawawala. Digdadad mo lang. Oh my god. I had a friend who okay. This is not to like make you feel inferior about your situation, but like I had a friend before. That confessed to their crush, right? When they confessed to their crush said like, what the fuck? Their crush said what the fuck and then walked away. I don't know I don't know what to laugh with the guy, or like to just like, laugh at him or feel bad because yeah, she did not like him. He said yes, crazy. Yippee. Congratulations. Congratulations, what they said. Whatever the kids say. But yeah, like that childhood friend of mine that was like in high school. We were neighbors too, and yeah, he confessed to his crush and she said what the fuck and then left. It was, yeah, crazy. Do you play Roblox? I don't actually. I don't play Roblox. Funnily enough, I think like Roblox, like, as a whole, is like, people actually play a lot of Roblox these days, but like I haven't touched that game in so long. Wait, let me check on my Roblox account actually. Hey, let me check like my Roblox account. I wanna see like how long is this account been like, it's still alive or something. Because when Roblox, like the only game that I played in Roblox is actually just, DTI. No, I forgot my password. Oh. It's actually just DTI. Like, Dress to Impress, and then like after my friend stopped playing it, that I stopped playing it as well, and then installed it immediately. Because like, I don't know. I personally just don't like Roblox. Mostly because like I feel like I don't know, maybe. I feel like Roblox are like games for kids, so I personally don't like being interacting with like children. That's just me though. That's just me though. Like I just feel like being in a children like a space for kids is like, like it just feels wrong to me. So like I only play it when friends tells me to play, and then like afterwards I just immediately uninstall. I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry. I'll play if we have a community week. Okay, if we have like a community day wherein like anybody who is in the Discord server is, we're going to play games together and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be streaming it and stuff. Maybe, perhaps, or we can just like play games offline. I don't mind that. Would you guys enjoy it if I play Rivals for a little bit? Yeah, I don't know if you guys would enjoy me like bumping in with my duo and stuff like that. Started playing Roblox recently. That would be nice if we can get like a community day just to like hang out with like, everybody. That would be fun. Like, I feel like a lot of streamers nowadays are like, I feel like a lot of streamers these days are kind of like becoming way too close with like their like children and their fan base. And personally, I don't really want kids to be in my fan base because I'm 22, man. I'm 22. I'm not here to catch a case. I'm here to catch that bag, bro. I'm here to catch that bag. I need the money. Please, I'm broke. I haven't bought a single chicken nugget in weeks. I want one so bad that I will do practically anything. Practically anything. You are green, yes. I'm 22, yes. How old did you think I am? Please, chat. Mama, I'm kinda homeless. Please, chat. I'm kinda homeless. Kidding. I want a chicken nugget, I'll be honest. I don't know. Actually, I've been wanting like KFC chicken nugget for like a while. And yeah, it's crazy. Oh, by the way, chat. We finally got permitted to like cash out on like the coffee, like over here. If you look at like, this thing at the corner, this, you see this? Yeah, that's like my dono page actually. I actually like managed to like get it like nicely. So yeah, we can reach more like donos nowadays. Please donate something so I can buy myself a fucking KFC chicken nugget, maybe like a 5-piece meal. I actually eat a lot. I eat a lot for someone my size. I have like, and I looked at my bank account today, and it like I saw like 3 pesos in there. I'm like, yeah, that would buy me 1 candy. Oh my god, chat. Okay, I know this sounds like I'm old as balls, but now this feels like I am old as balls, chat. But hey, chat. I went to the store today and I wanted to buy like Max. Like the candy, like Max. And the thing is, this what kind of caught me off guard is that Max is 3 pesos, 2 pieces, 3 for 2 pesos now. Like, three for two, like, you know, what the, when did that happen? Oh, not the opposite. I mean, 3 pesos for like 2 pieces now. Back then, 1 peso was enough to buy me a lollipop. But now I can't even buy like a single like candy nowadays for like 1 peso. Like seriously, how expensive is everything? Like I can't even buy like chicheria and stuff like that. Like oh my god. Not only is like inflation is thing, like shrinkflation is going crazy. Much of the things that I mostly like, you know, people eat these days are actually just buying like box of eggs and like canned goods and stuff like that. That's not a healthy meal. Yeah, that's like that's not a healthy meal anymore. Yeah, honey. Oh my god, I remember when honey was like 3 pesos. You know the chocolate, like the chocolate bar and stuff like that. Like you know the chocolate, the packed chocolate powder bar. Like that was like 3 pesos a piece back then. Now it's like 7 pesos. It's like crazy. Like, what happened? Maybe it's because I don't really buy from like stores anymore, or like I don't really buy from like you know tindahan anymore compared to like before. But I am seriously like baffled to how expensive everything is these days. Like you can't even buy anything now. Like you know, like things that I used to be able to afford is like you know it's crazy. But yeah, like I'm genuinely just baffled at the fact that like you know like the inflation is going crazy these days. I'm sorry, my tablet is turning off real quick. Let me turn that shit off. But yeah, cause it like you know, and people and like I don't know, people like kind of like do a lot of over consumerism as well. It's like kind of unfortunate how like things are going on these days. I'm very socially aware, chat. That's the thing. I'm very socially and like you know political, like politically. Is that what the word is? Like you know, very socially aware with like the things that are happening. Things are really gotten really expensive these days, and there's not a lot of like you know salary to cover for it. Cause yeah, like I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I don't know if people are gonna like you know be able to like comprehend this kind of situations, but uh like our like people that are like younger generations or would say like around like younger millennials to older Gen Zs and particularly like you know are actually I did a research. I actually wrote a paper on this, by the way. It's published somewhere, but like you can find it maybe. But if you find it, don't like you know don't at me because it's been so long. Okay, that's the thing, chat. Like you know that like most younger generations nowadays. What's the quitting title mean? It's clickbait. People got the clickbait. So, like people nowadays, like, in all seriousness though, like I would say that most, if not all, people are actually genuinely not wanting to like give birth, or like the birth rate is like at an all-time low since 20, I would say like early 2020s. Since like you know the survey from 2020 to 2026 is that like birth rate is like gotten low to the point where like it's a concern today. Like it's a concern these days where it like I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. Like it's a concern that like in reality within like a 2040 is that there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to replace the older people in like this day and age, because our all of the country's government and economy is like dog shit right now, to the point where like your salary does not match the cost of living. It's really bad. Like as I said to people that talks to me about this, right? Because like here's the thing, the reason why I think this way, thank you for the follows. I think this way is because my friends and people that I'm really close with are like lawyers and doctors, as well as like social workers and stuff like that. My friends are all professionals and I'm a bum. That makes me sad actually. That actually makes me sad. Like you know, my it just make me realize that like most of like my friends are like lawyers, statistics coordinators and stuff like that, and I'm a bum. Oh my god, I feel bad about myself. Holy shit. But yeah, whenever we talk about these topics, like the only thing that people can afford, the only child that people can afford is actually just their inner, like healing their inner child. That's the only child that anybody can afford these days. Because imagine, like, let's say around the 70s to 80s, like your grandparents would have multitudes of children. You would have a lot of, like, right now, you have probably have like a lot of uncles, aunts, and uncles and stuff like that, and a lot of cousins from different, like, family members, right? But if you look at it, like, if you look at it right now, from the generation X to all the way to generation Z, if you think about it, because that's like 30 to 40 years of like like three different generations. Yeah, what's up? Like, 30 to 40 years of like different generations up until now. And oh my god. Yeah, and so wala akong pambili. Puta, pasalamat kayo, in-effortan ko pa yan. Huwag kayo, may effort pa yan. Do you see that? May words pa yang nalalaman. Scotch tape yan. Premium scotch tape. Ganun. Yeah. Coming back to that, it's like, like 40 to like 40, 30 to 40 like generations and stuff like that. It's like, I'd say, yeah, like, looking down on it, I have I only have like two cousins. Like, my mom and dad's like siblings, there's only like, my dad has like one, like two siblings, right? And then my mom only has like three siblings. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's it. As time goes by, and personally, like, I'm an only child. Most of my friends are also only childs and stuff, because it's really hard to keep a family afloat these days. Like, most people opt for like one or two children nowadays, compared to before, where there's like, a single family would have like a family member of like 12 people all at the same time. It's just one generation of like 2 to 3 generations of families. So yeah, doing a total not sus fan art of you. You know what? Speaking of that topic, like the controversy of like another VTuber, another Filipina VTuber. I kind of do agree on her on some points. I would say that, like, having like boundaries. Okay, personally, I am fine. I'm gonna say this here. I'm 100% fine with lewd art of my character. I like lewd art of my character, or like, my character itself, like, lewd or being sexy and stuff like that. I don't mind that. Personally, I would like that. I would share that shit out of it. Like, tag me on Twitter. Holy shit. Tag me on that. Let me see that. Let me see that shit. But like, straight out like porn, bro. Straight out like, the P word. Yeah, I'm gonna get banned again from TikTok, aren't I? Yeah, straight out from that, I don't like, just draw it, right? Just draw it for your own consume, or like your other people's consume, but like, please do not tag me, because like, straight out like, my character getting like, dogged, raw dog and stuff like that. I do not want to see that. You feel free to feel free to like draw it and stuff like that. Feel free to do it. I don't really care what you do in your household, but like, I just don't want to see it. It's a different thing, do 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 do. So yeah, that's crazy. The lewd art that I'm only gonna get is like me cooking sinigang, yeah. Bro. Yeah, I have an NSFW tag. I do have, I do have an NSFW tag. Also, I'm confused. Am I too to be on Twitter, bro? I wanna ask people this. Am I too to be on Twitter? Because I don't understand Twitter at all. I don't understand how Twitter works, bro. Like, do people just post random shit in there? Like, what do people do on Twitter? What do people do there? What do people do there? I'm not even kidding. do people just like chat and stuff like that? What do people do there? Like, do you post like, I am gay and it will take off type shit? I don't, I don't know how Twitter works, bruh. And that's the thing. Uh, oh, 3 weeks ago, I had like 101 followers, right? Like my Twitter. Like, okay, it's taking off. Okay, I can just like, chill a little bit for a moment. And then like, all of a sudden, I woke up this morning and my followers dropped to 60. What the fuck happened? Are they bots? Is that like a bot or something like that? Is that like something? Because, yeah, I like promoting all of my socials for like gatherings and stuff, especially. Like, but I really don't know how like Twitter works. In fact, I don't even know how TikTok works. I'll be honest, I don't know how TikTok works. Because like every time I like use like, I use like a lot of like, social media, because I'm not too big on social media. You know how like most like teenagers or like young adults these days are like mostly into social medias and stuff, where like you post everything, you put captions and shit, or like you talk to people and stuff. Like I'm not really too big on that personally, because like that's why like I haven't changed my phone in like around 5 to 6 years now. I still have like an iPhone 13, by the way. Like, I still have an iPhone 13, and I still haven't changed, like, my phone whatsoever. Because I don't really think that, like, necessarily changing your phone every year is, like, a thing that you should do. Crazy. Hello. Like, am I, like, am I an onk for thinking that? Yeah, I still have a 13. Like, I have a 13 mini. I still use it. It has like been through a lot of shit. I think I changed like the screen on this, but I think I changed the screen. I also changed the batteries. And that's the thing, chat. I make it. Like, I repair my stuff all the time because I really like tech. I have really good I like tech, man. The tech is so fine. Then like hit up. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's working for real. I like the mini. Like I like small phones because I am small. I'm small. I have small hands actually. Look at it. It's an actually I am able to like repair like phones. I am able to like repair phones. I can also repair like laptops and stuff like that by myself if I know what I'm doing, and there's like a lot of like YouTube tutorials that can help me. Height reveal, bro. I'm 5'1". I'm 5'1". I'm not even gonna like like be like in. I'm not even going to be like sugar coating and stuff like that. I am short. I am short as balls, but like tall for like a Filipina. That's the thing. I am short on average for most people, but for like somebody living in the fucking Philippines, bro, when the national average height for women is 4'8", I am tall. I'm actually tall for like I'm not like for like the Philippines, but yeah, it's still pretty short. It's crazy. E. Bro, the national average height in the Philippines is actually 4'8", 4'8" to 4'10". So yeah, I'm technically taller than your average like Filipina. That's what that's what they tell me, or at least that's what I believe so. Besides that, I actually have scoliosis. It developed when I was a kid, and it's the source of all my health problems actually. Like me having like a bad immunity system. It's because my spine is crooked. It's crazy. I'm a boy, my height is 5'4". Bro, good luck. GG. 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 Cause I don't know. Does height really matter, bro? Does height really matter for like most, like I think for most women it's for like for most women I think it's the personality, if you're actually funny. Yeah. But sometimes like some people's ego are like higher than their goddamn height. I'm only 5'1", chat. So whenever I have beef with people, I cannot be the bigger person. How can I be the bigger person when I'm 5'1"? How can I be the bigger person when my height is just as tall as like a fucking broomstick, bro? Oh my god. The- just me being dumb. Oh yeah, chat. I wanted to tell you guys something. Is that I don't know. I really want to get you guys to get to know me a little bit more. I want I want you guys to get to know me a little bit more. I can probably pick you up like a kitten. What the hell? That's the thing, Pix. My friends already like do that for me. By the way, I'm the shortest in my group of friends, especially like my second family basically. Before I moved, like in space. Wow, the whole country of Scotland follow me. Thank you. And so like every time I am always in the way of something, and I'm also like absent-minded, chat. I'm very absent-minded. So what my friends would do with me is that like whenever I'm in the fucking way of anything, they would pick me up. They would pick me up by like literally pick me up by my fucking hand, by like by my shoulders, and move me aside. That that's how small I am to compared to my friends. Every single one of them does that. Whenever I'm in the way, either they would yank me out of the way or they would carry me out of the way. One time, I got manhandled to get the fuck out of the stairway because I am on the way. I am like they were moving stuff, and I just woke up from a sleepover from like my friend's house, and like one of my friends literally told me to get the fuck out, but I didn't hear him because I'm deaf. And so he literally just like picked me up and put me in the living room. And I was so confused, I didn't even react. I love my friends actually. I'm very comfortable with skinship with friends. One time like I actually all of my friends use me as like a fucking, when you don't have a table in the middle of a class, where like the small one is your table. I'm everyone's table. My back is their table. Like seriously. I am their like, resident table. Like goddamn. I need better friends? Probably, but do I want my friends to stay? Yes, I love my friends, man. My friends are great. uh. I'm hungry. 66 plus 1. 6, 7. I have a lot of crazy friends. I love my friends. Okay. There was this one time where I actually almost died. Brother. Nana. I actually like one time me and my friends went to like there's a lot of times that I did this. Me and my friends went to like, we got into like a bar, like a drinking thingy. And so one of our friends was already like kinda, I know this is like a bad ordeal when people like do this a lot, but like there was like two of us, right? And one of our friends have like this really really bad eyesight, and like we're already sober at this point. We're just gonna go home, right? We went to like his motorcycle, and he almost crashed because he didn't see the curb, and we just laughed it off like a dumbass. Who the hell is Chris? Yeah, like there's like a 3-prong motorcycle, right? Like you cannot like whenever there's cops nearby, you can't put 3 people on a motorcycle, right? And the thing is, I was so small, they put me in the middle, right? I was sandwiched between 2 of my friends, and they put me in the middle as we go by like the CCTV. And that's the thing, where like CCTV and where the cops are at, they didn't even see me in the middle. They didn't even see me. they didn't even see me. They didn't even see me, like like when we passed by on the 3-pronged motorcycle. Cause yeah, I was so small. in comparison, which is like there's a whole person in the middle, and then like the cops didn't see that shit. So wow. Hmm. Hello. Oh hey, Rayan. It's been a while. Why'd you leave the Discord server, huh? What's wrong with you? Yeah. Also, chat. You know, like whenever you go swimming, whenever you go swimming, right? There's like like a 3 feet, 4 feet. The 3 feet is mostly for like kids, right? The 3 feet is mostly for children and stuff like that. And that's the thing. When we went swimming with like my friends, I couldn't go into like the big boy pool. I was actually really upset about that. Like, hello, Ashade. Hello, Ash. I wasn't able to like I wasn't able to like, you know, go to the big boy pool because the pool was like 5 feet. And when I told my friends, or like, you know, my friends that like, you know, okay, I'ma go swim. I'ma go swim with you guys. I can do this. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy. Like, you know, I'm a big boy now. Hello, hello. Like, you know, I'm a big boy now. So I dipped into the pool. And I immediately fucking drowned because I couldn't reach the fucking floor. And that's the thing, I don't know how to swim. How do you know you left? Well, I check like the border. I check the border whenever there's a new member, new people that leave or like enter. Cause yeah, I want my Discord server to be like, I want people in my Discord server, man. The thing is I'm insisting people to go into like my my YouTube channel because it's more fun in there. Okay. I thought this was just gonna be like a short stream, by the way. I wasn't really expecting for people to be here for like, you know, a longer stream. Oh yeah, I thought I was just gonna be streaming for like 30 minutes, but yeah. Hello, hello. It's on the bio of my YouTube channel. Honestly, chat, okay, I don't really care anymore when people kind of like, you know, like when I say like YouTube or Twitch on like, you know, the streams anymore, because like my standing with TikTok is dog shit anyways. Plus, I like streaming more on like, you know, YouTube because yeah, I like the people that I have. I like the people that I have here on TikTok, but I also love the people that I have in YouTube. It's fun. So yeah, if we get 1K subs on like YouTube, if we got like 206 more people to sub to my dumbass, I will cook. I'm threatening to cook. I will cook. I will make you guys stressed out. I swear to God, you guys will be so stressed out with everything that I do. I'm gonna fuck up the food eventually. You know damn well I'm gonna fuck that up. I'm not even kidding. Might as well burn that shit. What if I cook tocino? How do you cook tocino, chat? Does anybody know how to cook tocino? Does anybody know how to cook tocino? I hiking into Chundere tomboys. Well, I'm right here. I am actually a fucking chundere, I'll be honest. I don't like compliments. Piss me the fuck off. Okay. I'll be honest, chat. Do you know how to cook tocino? Do you fry it? Do you put oil in it or something? Do you put salt and like thingy on it? How do you cook that? I don't cook processed meat. How do you cook that? Do you fry it and stuff? Or do you boil it? Because I see my like, you know, my aunts and stuff like, you know, cook it, and they boil it and stuff like that in water. Air fry? I don't have an air fryer. I have a broken ass pan. Oh yeah, chat. Do you still remember the pan that I had during my stream? Like last time? Like the pan? I actually like, you know, I dropped it again. Now it's even more crooked. So that's the pan that you're gonna see. I don't have any other like materials for cooking. Trust me. You boil it until the water is gone. Do you actually boil it? Do you put salt in it or something? Like, you know, you put some spices in that shit? Or like, do you just straight out like cook it? Cause like, I don't know. Cause if I do that, I feel like, you know, we're gonna get fucked. How do you not make it sticky? How do you not make it sticky? They just like, you know, they just like bullshit your way to victory or something like that? Don't you... Do I... What do I put? Do I put like pepper on like the tocino or something? How do you... I don't know. Cause chat, you know I ate the fucking plastic. You know I ate the plastic of a like goddamn hot dog, so just put oil in it. Do I put water? Or do I put oil? You know what? I will put both, just in case. I would put both oil and water into the tocino. Yes, that's what I will do. Yeah. And then like, you know. Yeah. I can't say your name, bro. I can't say your name, but thank you for the follow. I put oil and water when I cook. Do you actually do that? Or like, you know what? I'll worry about it in my redemption arc. How do you make spam? I wanna make some spam. You put oil in me too, bruh, brother. I can't cook. I really cannot cook. Low-key cab just starved. Fuck you. Am I really that bad, bro? Okay. I will do another redemption arc when it comes to like adobo. Okay? I will cook adobo FR. Chat. I will cook adobo for real. I'm not gonna make another pork steak or something like that, but I will actually make adobo and stuff. But yeah, maybe when they reach like, you know, they reach a different milestones. Because I was already thinking double pork steak. Shut up. Cause chat, I would love to cook again, but yeah, I don't know what you guys want me to cook. How about okay. How about katsu? Maybe some chicken katsu, maybe, or like curry. What if I cook curry, right? What if I cook curry and then like I fuck up the vegetables? No, I would put potatoes in the sack. Oh, I wanna cook katsu. Yeah, no, I love katsu. Or like curry, maybe curry, Stephen Curry. We're gonna cook Stephen Curry. You know, the basketball player. Curry katsu. Maybe. If I get my hands on the ingredients for like katsu. Because I don't know how to make like the soup itself. I'll be honest. Ito na pala parcel mo. May parcel ako. Arigato na. Oh my god. Thank you, Daddy Bujin. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you for the flowers. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Or like orange chicken. Have you guys tried orange chicken? I like... yeah. Thank you for the parcel. I like orange chicken. It's really good. You're Filipino? Sometimes. Depende. Depende sa araw. If you want me to be Filipino, maybe I can be. Depends. What is wrong with me? Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are wrong with me. I don't know why I'm chatting with people and it's like all of a sudden I'm just stupid. Hira bagay tanga. Pilipina po, minsan lang. Minsan pag trip ko. Pilipina pag trip ko, pero madalas hindi. Pilipina na minsan. Sorry, I was drinking water. Half stupid, half idiot. Yes. Yeah, for real. Actually. Anyways. Chat. Anyways. So that. Kono. Okay. I'm gonna scold my artist for not drawing my art, man. Ay. 2 months of no work. Didn't even send me a sketch and I sent them food. I sent them. Oh. Hap. Hap engot, hap tanga, diba? Yun naman tayong lahat, diba? Half stupid, half idiot. Full-time doom. Full-time dumbass. It's crazy. So that. konnichiwa. Konnichiwa wa. Konnichiwa desu. Konbawa. 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 あとね、日本語喋るです。でもちょっとだけです。それ。So yeah, I have seen a lot of like Japanese people coming to my stream more. Konnichiwa. 67 67 67 67 1236 7 67 67 お願いします。Half stupid, half idiot. That's yeah, I'm mostly that. I don't understand the joke behind 6-7, I'll be honest, but I say it as a filler word. What's like the filler? Like, why do we say that? Oh, full Japanese. I mean, yeah, you can practice. I mean, you can practice with me. I speak it, actually. Well, I'm not fluent either, but you know, we learn through Duolingo. Oh yeah. それだけね。日本語は喋る。で、you know why I speak Japanese, right? I think like I wanted to tell this to new people, right? Like my regular viewers already know the story, but like the reason why I learned how to speak Japanese was because I had a big fat crush on this language professor that like, you know, my brothers, or like, you know, unrelated brothers, like the people that like were like in friends with me, like I had a crush on him really really bad, and I wanted to impress him, right? So I started learning Japanese because he speaks different languages. So I started learning a goddamn language because I was a fucking simp, and that's basically about it. Like legitimately, like I'm not even fucking kidding. Like I learned the language just because I was trying to impress a dude that wasn't even like, you know, in touch with myself. Bro, he was like almost like a decade older than me, and yeah, I was basically a kid. So that was like stupid thing to do with mine, because I wasn't really expecting to, you know, like why the hell, like bruh, why the hell would like I even like, you know, think about it? Like seriously, I thought that was like a good thing to just be able to like speak to like this guy that I actually do like. It's crazy. he's like a fucking teacher and I'm a kid. So I tried to impress him by learning a different language. It's crazy. All I did was like because I was just a simp. Honestly. I feel bad for my like younger self because what the fuck did I expect? I thought I was doing something cool. I was doing something cool, but in reality I'm just being a dumbass. Yeah. Ay. What is life? Life is full of shit. Life is full of dog water. Anyways, that pag ako nagbilang ba ng butel ng bigas sa inyo, would you still watch it? Kasi I don't have any plans for like next week or anything like that. I don't know like what to do or anything like that. It's like, you know, there's a lot of things that I want to do, want to play, but I don't know anybody would be interested in that shit. So, I was thinking, what if magbibilang na lang ako ng butil ng bigas. Isang baso ng butil ng bigas. You know, unti-untiin ko yan. Unti-untiin ko yan. Like, as more people donate, like, you know, first we're gonna start off with like 1 teaspoon of rice, like, you know, and then with the more people, like, you know, donate or like put up some goals, that's when we're gonna like up the stances. Like, until I get sick, I guess. Until I finish the whole cup, until then. But if I don't, I'm just gonna like cry. I have a different plan actually. What if I just like, you know, what if I just like count like fucking not just rice grains but like, you know, asin? Tang ina. Pag ako nagbilang ng asin. Oh yeah. My Oshi, Gerard T-Rexford. I fucking love that guy. The whole sack of rice, bro. I don't even have a sack of rice. I have like, you know, I barely have any rice actually. I should probably do my groceries. That's the thing. I haven't done anything because we don't go outside. And like I'm literally just like a chud. I know that's supposed to be like an insult, like you know, being a chud or some shit like that. But nah, I am an actual chud. But hello, VL. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Kamusta? Hello, hello, VL. I'm a chud. I'm literally a chud. I don't go outside of the house. I don't interact with people. I don't know. Cause yeah, I just think that people are like weird. And there's a reason for why I don't really go out of the house. You look like you're from Shikanoko. Shikanoko noko noko to shitandai. Shikanoko noko noko to shitandai. Hey, thank you for the follows. Arigatou gozaimasu ne. Wait. I don't know. People are just scary. I don't like interacting with people. Cause that's the thing. When I say, "Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Shade, Ash." I don't know what I call you, Shade, Ash, but yeah. Cause you know, there's a thing. I don't know. I actually like you know. I actually do get sick whenever I go outside or talk to people. My health isn't exactly like the best right now. I have really weak immunity system and I'm not exactly like the best when it comes to like I don't know other stuff. I am really okay. Thanks for stopping by the way. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu ne. So yeah, my health is yeah. I have the what we call the immunity system of a fort. So like just small sneeze from a different person will get me sick for like at least 2 weeks. That's why like last week I wasn't able to like stream a lot because I was feeling breath. I was feeling like, you know, I was feeling like dog shit. Hmm. Iron mouse type shit actually, yeah. I also have immunodeficiency. That it caused a lot of like problems with me. It caused a lot of problems with me. Yeah, yeah, I actually recognize you. Don't worry. But yeah, I have the same similar condition to iron mouse, but I feel like you know I have like the milder version of it. I would say, like you know, I'm immunodeficient. That's what they call. That's what my doctor described me as. Like when I last time I got checked up, was that I am immunodeficient, which is like my immunity system is eventually like really compromised, wherein like a slight sneeze can literally just like cause me to go like you know, to go sick or like be constipated, like you know, constipated, or me like you know, like what's the word? Words are hard, but like yeah, I'm basically like bedridden. If like you know, if like yeah, so my immunity system is not exactly the greatest. It's shit, I would say. That's like the best way that I can describe it. But fortunately for me, hello James Bald. Like, fortunately for me, I am able to go outside. I am able to like hang out with friends, go out and like you know and stuff like that. Unlike you know Mousy, wherein like her condition just allows her to move around the house. In my case, I can go outside. I can hang out with people and stuff like that. Go out, like, you know, be in the cinemas or like be around other people. It's just that, like, I have to be either on a mask or just I really have to be really, really careful. You know? I I have to take vitamins, several vitamins a day, several, like, you know, and stuff. So, you know, my condition doesn't compromise myself, but I do easily get sick. Yeah. I'm just happy that like you know the diagnosis isn't really that bad compared to like most people because not a lot of people with this condition have it a lot more easier than I do. Because yeah, I have better. I have a better like I have a better condition compared to like most people that have this. Because yeah, but I still need to be careful because there's still a possibility in all reality speaking that like this condition would actually like you know worsen over time. Because right now, you know, it's similar to like how Mousy used to be like an opera singer before she got sick. that could also happen to me. But we're lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky enough that like, you know, I'm lucky enough that we actually got it early on early stages, you know. We got it really early on. So we are able to like prevent that from happening. And I'm happy with like my doctors and stuff. And that's the thing. Uh but I also have a lot of like mental incapabilities. Like, you know, I have like bipolar disorder. I think everybody knows that by now. If you don't know, I have bipolar disorder and I'm diagnosed mentally, like, you know, mentally by a psychiatrist and a therapist. I do have bipolar disorder and it's 100% confirmed. I even have the ID to provide for like that shit. Yeah, I have a PWD. I actually have a PWD for two reasons. I have a mental and physical disorder, like, you know, which is I have scoliosis and I also have bipolar disorder, so I have two. So that's why I don't really go outside that much. It's a deformity, basically, having speaking. But yeah, like, I don't know if it correlates that my spine is like crooked, like, because, you know, or maybe it's also the fact that, like, you know, also the fact that like I am really I was inborn actually. What was it inborn? Like late not late, like, you know, I was born way too early for 1 month, I think. That's from like what my mother told me. So I think that really compromised my like development in the womb. Because I was supposed to be born in September, not August. So yeah. Oh yeah, my birthday's coming up, right? My birthday's coming up next month. I'm actually gonna go out with friends, so that's the case, you know. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with like how my condition is going because I can do whatever like whatever things that I like and stuff. Because like I know it's like, you know, they say that like, you know, it's bad to like have like this type of like, you know, continuance. Ew, thank you, Bill. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Coming back to this, like, you know, I have, yeah, you know, when your doctor says don't drink this, don't eat that, don't do that, don't do this, but like in my case, I just do it anyways because life is too short. Thank you so much for the gifts once again. That was really sweet. But yeah, like, oh my god, you know, yeah. So I'm just thinking, you know, life is too short, so just do whatever you can because you're not gonna live for long, bro. Life's too short, so just like do what makes you happy. Like, don't compromise yourself for things that you don't even want to do. Because honestly, you know, I've seen a lot of friends and family like friends mostly with their family members are like always, you know, always telling them what to do, always telling them what to say, always telling them that they can't do this, they can't do that. In reality, welcome back, Mahal. Like, you know, in reality, like, just do what you want. Ay, thank you, Gilville. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. But, like, you get what I mean. Oh my god, Vil. Oh my god, you're on strike. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you. Like, all I'm just saying is that do what you want. Right? Do what you want. Do what you need to do. And, like, you know, because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your, like, story. You have to make it work. Okay? It's your life. It's your story. Oh, where my camera? The fuck? Okay, I need to turn that shit off. Sorry. I need to stop that. Mute that shit up. There we go. There we go. My camera stopped working for a second right there. But yeah, it's your life. It's your story. Therefore, like, live it the way that you want to. Just don't break the law. And as long as, like, here's the thing. Does your friends know you're a VTuber? Some of them, actually. Not all of them. Because I don't want people seeing, like, my dumbass work, bro. Like, I'm cringe. I feel cringe as fuck. You know, I'm queer as fuck. I don't want people seeing that type of shit. But all I'm saying is that as long as you're not hurting anybody, and like you know, it's betterment for yourself. Do anything that makes you happy. You know, that's what I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. The wise words from a cabbage, chat. Wise words from a cabbage. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, it's been fun. It's really been fun, and I'm actually really glad that I'm able to like talk and hang out with you guys a little bit more these days. Specifically right now, because yeah, I've been sick for like almost like 2 weeks now, and I'm glad to be able to like have my voice back. Although I still sound a little bit more sick than usual, but like I'm happy I got my energy back and I've been able to like talk and hang out with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, arigatou gozaimasu, and I'll see you on the next one. Ja, bye bye. Mwah. Bye bye. じゃあね。Chat to the YouTube peeps. I love you more. Don't tell TikTok, but I love you more. I love you guys more. Shh, 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 shh. I'm biased. Shh, shh, shh. I'm just kidding. I love all of you equally. Bye bye. じゃあね。